Hello, children. Good evening, everyone. So this is evening time, and recently this sample OMR came from CBSE, and this circular already came. And let us discuss the what are the things are there in this OMR sheet. Many students requested me, even some of my friends also, some teachers, principals, they requested me so to have an idea about the sample OMR sheet which is provided by CBSE. So let us discuss that what are the things are there in this OMR sheet, so that will be helpful for the children and all the teachers also. So in this sample OMR sheet, it's given that, so this is the data of the students. So this is written Central Board of Secondary Education and class 10th. I have taken class 10th, the same thing with class 12th also. And one thing to remember, it's written here, use only blue or black ballpoint pen. That point must be remembered. And one more thing, all of you remember that use of pencil is strictly prohibited. Don't use anywhere pencil. If you are using pencil, that will be considered as unfair manner, means something happened during the examination. So that is why don't use pencil, only use blue or black ball pen. And you can see here data. This is one sample given here. This is the roll number. Automatically means it will be pre-printed in the OMR sheet. And for every student, those who have already applied for CBSE examination, so the data already will be pre-printed. So that's the roll number, and it is written in what do you call in letter, and on the date, on which day and date the examination will be there. That also will be written here, and the name. Okay, and name and center code also will be there, and subject with subject code. Everything will be pre-printed, because we had an idea, means there were some students when pre-board examination, and there some students asked me, sir, we are getting 20 minutes to read the question paper, and the data to fill the data on OMR sheet, will any extra time will be given or not? So finally CBSE cleared that this data of the students will be pre-printed. So this is center name and center code. This is subject and student's name, and father's name also will be there, and school name and school code. So generally, if your center is in your school, then both the place school name and center name both will be same. If it is different, then that will be different. Okay, I hope this part is clear to all. And here one barcode will be there, and this is your OMR sheet number. And here you can see one box. In this box, you have to write the code number which is given in your question paper. So generally in question paper, one code number will be coming, some alphanumerical code number will be there, and this alphanumerical code number you have to write here. Okay, this is the detail about your OMR sheet, and don't fill anything and don't write anything here. So in this part, it will be pre-printed, and only you have to write what? Question paper code number. Okay, it's clear. Then here, let me go a little ahead. Okay. So here one sample is given, wrong method and the correct method. If you are giving tick mark, cross mark, this is not the proper method. This is the wrong method, and this is the correct way that you have to present the OMR sheet. Okay. So next, let me take this one little upper. Okay. So let me take a little up. Okay. So here you can see that total number of question paper, total number of options is given how much? 60. So in all the OMR, 60 questions will be there. Means 60 options, 60 answers. That means in every question paper, maximum 60 questions will be there. And that is why for every question, you can see question number 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and A, B, C, D, 4 options are there. One more box is there. So here the most important thing is that suppose question number 1, let us take question number 5. Okay, suppose question number 5, answer C is the correct answer. That first round you imagine or your calculation came, option C is the right answer. Then you have to what? Completely dark C. Okay, as the instruction given in the letter, it is given that, so first you fill all the OMR. Once it is filled, then after that one box is there now. For every question, one box is there. So in the box you will write the answer. Suppose here C darken, initially C darken, and finally if you know C is the final answer, and if you are confident enough, then write C in the box. And if you think first initially you encircled or bubbled C, and later after your calculation you think no, B is the right answer, then write B where in this box. I'm telling for question number 5. Okay, initially you darken C, but later you came to no, C is not the right answer, then you can write the right thing in the box. And remember, the answer what is written in the box is the final answer. What you are writing, what you are bubbling, what you are encircling, that OMR, that is not matter. It matters that what you are writing in the box, that is the final answer. Okay, so that is why while you are writing, that must be very, very careful. Now some students ask me, sir, suppose if I have not bubbled here and only I have written the answer in the box, will it be evaluated? Answer is yes, because here in the letter it is given that handwritten answer is the final answer, but in the letter also the students are advised first you bubble the OMR, after that only go for the writing the answer in the box. And besides that, you see this is the answering bubble. You have to bubble the answers in this box. You have to write the answer, and besides that, one more circle is there, and this circle you have to darken if you are not attending the question. Let me go down. Wait 1 minute. Here you can see that in sample written that darken the circle if not attempted. Okay, so suppose one more thing is that, and you know that in your examination some sections will be there, section A, section B, section C, like that. Suppose in section A 25 questions are coming, but you have to attempt 20 questions. So in this case, suppose you know that 1, 2, 3, 4 and some questions answer you do not know. If you are skipping that question, then you have to this box you have to encircle, okay, that this question you are not attempting. Then even if you are writing anything also here, that will not be evaluated. If you are encircling, then that will not be evaluated. Even otherwise, what will happen now? Suppose in serial order you are writing, on the way suppose 2, 3 questions are wrong. You know the suppose 25 questions in section A, and in the instruction it is given that first 20 question will be evaluated. Suppose you are writing first 20 and on the way suppose something is wrong, then this circle will help you not for the evaluation, so that the next one can be evaluated. So this is the short detail about this OMR sheet, and let me go up. Okay, so here also short detail is given here. Let me go a little up. Okay, so here you can see one box is given. You can see I confirm that all the particulars given above are correct. So what is given above, it is correct, and the exact same sentence you have to write with your handwritten. Okay, in your handwriting, your own handwriting, you have to write the statement, and you have to, this is one space, signature for the candidate, you have to put your signature with your running hand, not with capital letter. Okay, with your running hand you will be writing. So this is the detail about the OMR sheet and what is necessary for the students we discussed here. And remember, don't use pencil, use only black or blue ball pen. And the detail I told you. And finally, why it is not going on? final one. Acha, you can see here, and this is one box. This is the work for the evaluator. Those will be evaluating. This is evaluator. Out of how many questions you have attempted when correct, and the observer also will sign there, and final signature. Okay, and that will be hand over to the superintendent, and final process is official process. Okay, I hope this is giving a clear idea to all the students and the teachers, those who are watching. Okay, and next class onwards, we'll be discussing sample question paper on physics, and that will be helpful for the students to learn and attempt physics questions very well. Okay, so goodbye. फिर मिलेंगे एक नए एपिसोड के साथ. Thank you. Good night.